Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wodiki's food review. Today I have something very special. My friend recently went on a visit to America, and at my request he brought back some snacks for me. One of those I will be reviewing today. These are Jolly Ranchers, the sugar-free version. I don't know if you can read this, Jolly Rancher right there. They come in 4 flavors: apple, watermelon, grape, and raspberry. These are the zero sugar version, which is a total lie because these definitely do have carbohydrates in them, which means if you're a diabetic and you eat these, you will die immediately. I also want to apologize for the lack of Wodiki's food reviews. I've had some issues with my teeth, but that's now over, so let's get right to the testing. Whee! Okay, so we will go from right to left, which means we will start with apple and end with raspberry. Itadakimasu. Okay, so these taste really good. Apple is usually my favorite flavor out of most candies. Coincidentally, green is also my favorite color. So yeah, apple, definitely a very strong and good contender. I've had better apple flavored candy, but I've also definitely had worse apple flavored candy. So these are 8 out of 10 for me. Next up, we have watermelon. These are a bright pink hue, which I don't really get since watermelons don't usually have this color. They're either a dark green from the outside or a more darkish red on the inside. But I generally like watermelon flavored candy. So let's see how this fares. Okay, so these definitely do have that artificial watermelon flavor that you know from typical watermelon candy. Of course, it tastes nothing like a real watermelon, or even remotely close, but I still really like the flavor of these. So I think I would give the Jolly Rancher watermelon flavor a strong 6.5 out of 10 to 7 out of 10, maybe. Next up, grape. I really like the color. This deep purple kind of color. Let's see how it tastes. I'm usually kind of suspicious of grape flavor. Itadakimasu. I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of this. I am usually a bit suspicious about grape flavor, and the suspicion towards this one was definitely justified. This is a very, very artificial flavor, which reminds me a lot of how these, if anyone remembers these, you used to have these little rubber bands with which you could make your own like bracelets or whatever. Could knit them, and they had scented versions, and this tastes exactly as the grape scented rubber bands smell, which is not good. Generally, I've heard that American grape candy replaces what in Europe usually is a currant or blackcurrant flavor. I would give these grape Jolly Ranchers a 3 out of 10, but a weak 3 out of 10. Last but not least, we have raspberry, which looks almost exactly like the grape one, but a bit lighter. I really, really hope that it tastes different, because I didn't enjoy the grape one. But I guess only trying will prove if it is any better or not. So here we go. Nice. Okay, so this is definitely a good flavor. I like it a lot. It's definitely up there with the apple flavor. So raspberry, once again, artificial raspberry, obviously, but it's not a too over artificial chemical taste. It's a raspberry flavor that I've definitely also tasted in European candy before, and I definitely like it a lot. I'm happy that it was a normal raspberry because I've heard that there's something called blue raspberry flavor as well, but I'm not really sure how that works because I've never seen a blue raspberry in my life before. I've only ever heard of like blue waffles. But yeah, this raspberry flavor is it's very nice. It's up there with apple, so I'd give it also a 8 out of 10. And now to conclusion. Now to the conclusion. All in all, I would think that the Jolly Ranchers are a very good type of hard candy. All except the grape flavor I enjoyed very much, especially apple and watermelon. If you yourself ever are in the US, I would recommend that you pick them up and try them out for yourself. I checked the price on the official Walmart website, and I think they're about $4.50 without taxes. I don't know how much the taxes are, but it can't be that much more. One thing I dislike about them a lot are that they advertise them as sugar-free. Sugar-free means to me that there is no risk in eating them, that there are no carbohydrates in it. But if you look on the backside, you will see that in a recommended serving size, there are about 15 total grams of carbohydrates made up of sugar alcohols, which is a lot since a recommended serving size is about 16 grams. So out of those 16 grams, 15 grams are carbohydrates. So if you were on some type of diet or you had like a medical condition and you went to go eat these, then you'd have a big problem if you didn't look at the backside at the nutrition facts. But generally, I really like the taste of them. I don't really know if I would buy them myself if they were more available, because I definitely think that they're better alternatives to hard candy. Maybe not in the same flavors, but if I wanted to actually get some apple or watermelon hard candy, I could definitely find some and wouldn't have to buy Jolly Ranchers or import them. As a whole, I would give all Jolly Ranchers together, including all other information, not just taste, a 6.5 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Jolly Ranchers, and I hope I could inform you about things you might have wanted to know about them, or maybe even influence your decision on buying them. So long, and see you next time, which will be in about 5 to 10 months.